Plenty of heat. If you haven't gotten your fix, you can wait until after the break where we do have some heavier rain on the way. We'll see the heat return if this is your kind of weather. I don't know if it's for me. 92 feeling like 107, 90 feeling like 108, and that's all thanks to the ridiculously high dew points. Temperatures increasing that dew point with the wind off of the water universal across the panhandle here. The wind out of the south and west. Our water temperature is actually up to 88 now, so I need to adjust that there from the buoy reading. 92 in Bluntstown feeling like 104, and I had the camera working not too long ago and Walton was pointed at the beach, so just ignore that. Picture this and place that there, and that's what you got. Yellow flags across the board. If you are headed to the coast tomorrow, just a 40% chance at a shower or thunderstorm. Again, yellow flags flying out there. We do have the afternoon sea breeze chop kicking up, and the wind out of the south and west should be consistent as we head into the weekend before the cold front passes through. That's going to be sometime Saturday afternoon or into the overnight hours. Note the chance of rain even for our coastal areas climbing up to 80% on Saturday. Still should be mostly concentrated in the afternoon and mostly along that frontal boundary as well. UV index back up to 11.5, so put the sunscreen on if you are going to be out and about in the sun for an extended period of time. Air quality on the good side, pollen count back into the moderate category. That's grasses and chinnopods creating the main allergens at the moment. Shower and thunderstorm activity again has been concentrated away from the coast. As we go into the overnight hours, we'll continue to see that flow off of the water, so we could see a stray shower or thunderstorm overnight tonight or into the early morning hours, but it should be pretty limited. Checking out the tropics, the party in the Pacific continues. You got Iona, we now have Gil, and we're waiting on two others to develop. This was once a high chance of development, now down to a low chance, but we'll likely see another area of interest not before too long. And as we look at the tropical Atlantic, still being dominated by Saharan dust and a very fast flow in the background, so not expecting much. We'll keep an eye on these frontal boundaries as they hang off the coast over the next week or so, and eventually toward the middle and into the month, we'll keep an eye on the main development region. That's the deep tropics for a little more favorability. Now on to the heavy rain setup. I promised you a front, and here it comes. It's going to pass through on Sunday. Heavier rain sets up because we get the flow out of the south and west. That continues, and that works right along that boundary. We'll continue to pump moisture across the panhandle here, and that will go for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then we should start to see that energy break just a touch, and we will keep the at least daily chance at shower and thunderstorm activity around. Much of the modeling agreeing that 2 to 5 inches of rain is very possible from Saturday to Tuesday, and with convective activity, that means thunderstorms. It is very easily that we could double that in some locations. So as we go Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, especially if you had a couple of rounds of thunderstorms work through, say Saturday and Sunday, might want to pay attention because we could see isolated flooding issues arise by the time we get into Monday and Tuesday. But as we were talking yesterday, some locations will happily take the rain, and we're all going to enjoy some cooler temperatures.
Well, if you just look at that forecast, it doesn't look like a real good shot at a good weekend, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Great. Thanks.